Hi, this is Dave with DK Cattle Company. Today I wanted to make a quick video talking about cow color and if it matters or not, the coat color of a cow. I have Dexters here in Northeast Ohio. They come in black, red, and dun, Ellie's dun here. So it's kind of a topic that comes up a lot in the Dexter community, but this applies for all cows. So maybe you have cows yourself that you can get multiple colors, or maybe you're considering getting cows and you're between breeds that come in different colors, or you know, a breed that can come in multiple colors. This will be a good video for you, kind of explaining the differences in, like, say a red cow like Mabel here and Gertie who's black, or even a dun and a red, you know, kind of the differences of how they handle different environmental factors differently. So let's get into it. You know, I have Dexters. They come in 3 colors, black, red, and dun, and I only have 1 black cow. Why is that? Why do I have a bunch of red? Why do I only have 1 dun? That's because black cows do, from my own observations, do very bad in the summertime. They don't like direct sun because they get way hotter than the red or even the dun cows, and their hair attracts way more flies than the other cows. So they get probably twice as many flies on them in the summertime, and they get way warmer in the summertime because of the sun on them. So really the big thing with black cows is they need to have really good shade options in the summertime. They just need to be able to get out of direct sunlight. It's really not the temperature, obviously, but that direct sunlight, and it really heats up their fur pretty good. The opposite of that is in the winter time. If it's a sunny, cold day in the wintertime, that's perfect for them because their hair attracts that sunlight. So they do really good on like Gertie on a nice cold day in the wintertime with the sun, but the sun shining nice and stuff. I know she's warm. I know she's not taking in a bunch of extra hay to make up for being cold or anything like that. So that's the flip side to a black cow, but generally a black cow is going to do a lot worse in the summertime, and you got to be really cognizant of them being out in the weather. And that's any breed of cows, not just Dexters. I mean, I'm using my cows as an example, but if you put a red cow and a black cow, regardless of breed, next to each other, the black cow will be hotter and have more flies on them on a sunny day in the summer than the red cow, guaranteed. Like, without any other variables besides that, but guaranteed that will be the outcome. So with Dexter specifically, we're kind of going more the red way right now because of how good they do in the sun, and because red versus dun, it's easier to get a red bull that's going to have just red calves than it is to have a dun bull that for all of your cows is just going to have dun calves. Because for some of my cows, if they were to be bred to a dun bull, they would actually have a black calf, because I'm pretty sure, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure with Dexters at least, dun is black with the absence of black. So they are, the gene is black, but it's with the absence of the black in the actual fur. So when you have a dun bull, sometimes, depending on the dam that you breed it to, you're gonna have black calves or a dun calf. So you're listening to me say all these things about black being bad, or you know, more susceptible to heat conditions in the summertime, and then you wonder, well, most of the cows I see are black, and so where is black good? And that is in instances where you want uniformity. In the commercial market, if you can make every cow, every steer look exactly the same, that is what they're going for. They want consistent. They want to create a consistent product in every way possible. So that is color. If you can make all of them black and all of them look exactly the same, that's what they're going for. So that's where black is really good, is creating consistency. Black in our breed and a lot of other breeds as well is about tradition. The Dexter breed was originally black, so if you're looking to breed to every standard from the original breed as description as possible, even though red is in the breed description and dun is in the breed description, but black is the original color. If you're breeding to the originals of your breed, maybe black is more traditional. For us it is. So a lot of people will breed horned black Dexters because that is, you know, the more traditional configuration. So black does have a purpose. I'm not anti-black cow. I like black in Dexters especially, but just some things you have to consider if you're going to get black cows over red or dun. Ellie's a really good dun color because she's that light dun. So she does really good in the summertime. And she's like she has a fluffier coat for a Dexter. Some of them slick out like a lot in the summertime. Ellie is pretty, she just is really trying to lick me today. Ellie's pretty fluffy all the time. So she has a real fun color and coat. I like Ellie's look a lot. Some fun notes on color: if you pass a commercial producer and you see a bunch of black cows and there's anything solid white or silverish, that is 1000% either a Charolais or Charolais cross. That's a large commercial beef breed that carries that white kind of silvery color. It's a lot of commercial producers have an Angus Charolais cross or a Charolais cross of some sort, usually on the sire side of the genetics. So if you pass a farm and you see a larger white kind of looking animal, white to silver color, that's going to be a Charolais cross at some point. And then there's white park cattle, which are also white, obviously. That's where you get white in a lot of different smaller breeds of cow. Like Dexters that are white are bred with white park to get that color. So that's cow color and sort of my thoughts on the subject. If you have any opinions about cow color or fun genetic facts about color, either for Dexters or just cows in general, please leave it in the comments below. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Please like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Have a good one. Bye.